I do believe we're
the top
Liquid
two teams in the world are from
It-
Eastern Europe, and the region is crowded with undiscovered talent and upset potential. The surge of long-neglected CIS teams is mostly a success story, but one of those teams is not like the others. The Epic League CIS tournament in May saw teams compete for the precious points needed to qualify for the major, and Tier 2 orgs were out in force to prove themselves. But Akuma quickly attracted the wrong kind of attention. 3 wins in the group stage sent Akuma to the playoffs, where they beat both Na'Vi and VP. In fact, they demolished Na'Vi on Mirage, limiting Simple to his worst ever performance for the team with a 0.2 rating.
He's too far to the left, and Sergis will fall off now anyway. I believe he's seen a pixel. Now he sees a player. He's pushing on in. He cuts down Perfecto, bit in a 1 versus 3. He finds the first. Oh my goodness, finds a second. 2 beautiful 1Ds coming through there. The new kid on the roster, proving why he's been picked up, but Jackie cuts him down! It's 16-2 to Akuma!
Akuma player Sergiz told HLTV, "For some reason Na'Vi weren't fully focused or something, and they were losing important duels. Perhaps they underestimated us. Apparently, the top tier teams didn't have time to anti-strat all of the capable lower teams. Akuma took 3rd place, 1400 RMR points, and catapulted from 138th in the world into the top 20. Quite the Cinderella story, except it might all be fake." Reports surfaced that this was the worst run event ever for a tournament of this scale and importance. There was no third-party anti-cheat, TeamSpeak sessions weren't recorded, and the stream wasn't delayed in some matches. There were also scheduling issues, and the server password was the
Scheduling issues? Oh, shot!
same as GoTV. In the words of CSGO's chickens, it was a cluster cluck, and Akuma's suspicious wins have moved them from the limelight into the crosshairs.
When you look at these guys, do you think they were just good for this event, or do you think that there's something a little bit untoward that's happened here?
Personally, I think that they were cheating, like 400%.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially Sergis, you know, this guy, we analyzed a lot their demos before the match. You always try to find some good and normal answer, but you never, I don't know why, but you never, I never thought that something bad about this, about the reason why he's doing this. But then I realized that why didn't I thought that they're cheating actually?
When you get beaten 16-2, it's natural to try and blame cheaters, but most of the time, especially at this level, there's just something you've missed.
I don't know why, but this gives me like the Magnus Carlsen thing vibes. I don't know. Where the better team loses and then it's like, yeah, they were cheating. I don't know.
Except Blade reviewed the demos and was totally stumped until he saw clips dissecting Akuma's behavior. Point of view demos don't show any aimbot activity, but there are face cams showing eyes that are constantly darting to the side. Perhaps this was standard radar checking, though that would be unusual in clutch situations. Perhaps they were watching the stream in real time, all sneaky beaky like. Despite all the frags, there's no smoking gun, and Valve is predictably silent.
It's madness. What else is there to describe what I'm seeing in front of me right now? Na'Vi going down potentially 0-12 here as Sergis finds electronic. Oh my god, Bit will fall as well. There's nothing for Na'Vi. We could be seeing a 16-0 at this rate.
But even if Akuma had the best anti-stratters, it'd take a lot of speculation to explain how an unknown team evolved perfect mid-round reads just in time for the only tournament with no anti-cheat, stream delay, or recorded voice comms.
Akuma taking control of the B site once again. Now Simple is going to try to deny this. Jakey in a huge position, going to take out Boomich. Jakey finds electronic and takes out Simple. This man, what a 3K.
14 out of the 16 teams in the competition asked Valve to investigate, bringing their suspicion
Jesus! What the fuck?
into the open. The Russian Esports Federation, which ran the tournament alongside Epic, investigated and found no wrongdoing or signs of foul play. But this isn't the first time Akuma have been in the spotlight. Back in March, Akuma were known as Project X. The CEO of Project X was Alexander Shishko, who had a habit of betting on his own team. The Esports Integrity Commission has referred to these bets as highly suspicious and referred them to Valve. But wait, there's more. Shishko also made a winning bet on the match between Akuma and Virtus Pro. A match in which betting on Akuma would have been extremely optimistic. ESIC has recommended the community disallow involvement from Akuma or any team with 3 or more Akuma players. Akuma players have denied any involvement in the betting, but with 2 active scandals, the players' reputations are in the dirt. In a recent match against Na'Vi, Simple disrespected Akuma by
Clean and easy 2-0 Na'Vi Nation. Why did you leave before? Boring game.
leaving before the last round was over, later saying, boring game. When Akuma complained about having 30 ping, Boomich replied, shut up. It's at
Jesus.
the stage where dunking on Akuma is uncontroversial. Akuma's cracks started to show at the end of June. At the StarLadder CIS RMR tournament, the organisers made sure to include Faceit anti-cheat, stream delay, and recorded voice comms. And somehow, Akuma's perfect anti-stratting and game sense dried up. With 0 wins and 4 losses, they crashed out of the group stage, barely taking 1 map.
Now
Oh,
this is tough. How are you gonna get out hut? You got Perfecto there. I think you even got one on top of the hut. And this time, surely, no 1v3 victory for Psycho. Na'Vi absolutely gonna close this round out. Not twice.
Don't leave the server yet, Simple.
Do it.
Oh, Psycho spotted shortly, I think, from the ramp. I mean, they know he had to have gone toward deep at this point, but definitely clean. 2 players
But it's only Monte who plays on. It's only DemQQ who plays on Monte, no?
jump in. Simple doesn't leave to get the kill instead. And now you can disconnect Simple.
It's about the worst situation you can be in as a player or an org, and unlike when they went from Project X to Akuma, the scene is likely to remember their names this time around. If you were an Akuma player, you
Maybe he wasn't the one who did it, you know? I don't know.
probably want to jump ship too. But the internet has a long memory, especially when it comes to match fixing and stream sniping. If Valve finds the evidence is compelling enough, the players are looking at lifetime bans. It's possible it'll...
And this goes out to all the people. Listen to this again. Listen, all the people, when I queue up Vertigo, listen to this right here.
especially when it comes to match fixing and stream sniping. If Valve finds the evidence is compelling enough, the players are looking at lifetime bans.
Mother suckers. Alright? You better don't do it.
It's possible it'll involve police and
I'll snitch.
pursue fines or prison time, as we saw in Australia's recent match-fixing scandal.
You wanna go to
But
prison,
with
buddy?
It's rarely broken habitual
Goddamn right. Leave me alone on Vertigo, alright?
silence. There's no guarantee Valve are even on the case. There's no smoking gun, but plenty of shots have been fired in the CIS scene, and plenty of minds are already made up.
22
It's
and
a
8.
further blight on CSGO after the coaching bug and other scandals. But thankfully Akuma is the exception in a region bursting at the seams with legitimate talent for the future. Check out these videos for more CSGO content.
Wow. Okay.